when politics became theological, as Jesus stood before Pontius Pilate, are you the king of the Jews? He's asking a political question,
Yes.
but he's asking a theological question as well. Are you the one Messiah that's been promised to Israel? Are you a king? Because he knows that if Jesus claims to be a king, then he's done. He has the actual right to be able to put him to death. But if you remember the story, Pilate comes out and he goes with this whole elaborate, he's got a bowl and he's got a towel and he wrings it out and he's like, I'm washing my hands of this man. Why? Because he's saying he's innocent. I find no, charge against him, basically is what he's saying. And what was Jesus's response there? Was it to answer the question? No. He remained completely silent.
Yeah.
In fact, the only 2 times where Jesus has ever asked political questions, there's 3 political questions actually that Jesus has asked. He's asked a question by Pilate, then he's asked a question by Herod Antipas, right? And Jesus remains silent in both of those cases. The only thing he says is, you say I'm the king. That's it. It's the only thing he says. And the reason for it is not because Jesus is a weak leader. It's not because he isn't powerful. It's because he understood that to enter into that theological question, that political issue, was not helpful for the kingdom of God to manifest itself. And we see Jesus doing that a lot. We see Jesus even hiding the kingdom of God when he's doing miracles through the Gospels at the very beginning, because he's saying, this is not my time. The 3rd time that you could say that Jesus gets asked a political question is when he holds up a token of Caesar in a coin, right? And they're asking the question, should we pay taxes, essentially? And Jesus holds up, whose image is on this? Caesar's image is on this, right? And so Jesus says, he takes the whole thing and he holds it around to all the people who are around. He says, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Give Caesar what is Caesar's. What is Caesar's? Caesar's is the power of the state. Give him the power of the state. He has that power. And by the way, the Bible tells us that the governments do have the power of the state. Okay, that's their job, even biblically, is to govern and to do those things. And that's great. But then he ends that whole thing with, render unto God what is God's. What is God's? Everything else. So we live in the everything else, but not in that necessarily. But as citizens, we have responsibilities to vote and things like that. I think it's important.